This is TV6 Pacific Bell News for Thursday, January 27, 1994. Pacific Bell estimates earthquake damage to its offices in Los Angeles may approach $25 million. A preliminary report shows 31 buildings have been damaged and emergency repairs to make the building structurally sound have been completed. One building that sustained significant earthquake damage was the Melrose 08 central office. Damage was limited to the third floor, and all of the 1A ESS switching systems in the CO are currently operating at full capacity with no imminent danger to our ability to service customers. As a precautionary measure to protect the switch and provide alternative phone service if needed, Pacific Bell rolled out its Restoration Express trailer. The trailer is one of two advanced mobile communications units stationed in Los Angeles and Orange County. Last Monday, the high-tech trailer, equipped with a 5 ESS switch, was accompanied by a full police escort to the Melrose Central Office. Rich Taylor, a power and maintenance manager working out of the Sherman Oaks Center, explains how the trailer works.
The trailer is self-contained. It has its own power plant. Maybe you can hear the generators running, air conditioning. It's a self-contained 5 ESS switch. Can provide service for a total of 5,000 lines, roughly 3,800 normal POTS lines, 1MBs or 1FRs, as well as coin lines and ISDN lines. And it will be directly connected to a local tandem, so it will have capability of incoming and outgoing calls. If we had to transfer lines off of the 1A switch, if it was damaged, we would use a priority dealing with connecting restoration lines first, meaning lines of police departments or hospitals or possibly other companies dealing with restoration activity. And then following that would be other available lines.
Kathy Shea, a manager at the Melrose 08 Central Office, explains the condition of the 1A ESS switch.
The 1A ESS that is located on the third floor of this building is working perfectly at this time. It is tarped and covered from any dust contamination, and we are providing service to the 43,000 customers that are served out of that switch. We're real proud of the job that Pacific Bell has done for the community here. We have literally in a building that was seriously damaged, fixed the building. We have not lost dial tone to our customers. We have provided them the same quality service that we have always provided the community around Melrose. So we're real proud of that and confident that there's no reason to believe that we won't continue that service throughout the next months and years.
Pacific Bell is one of several regional bell companies.
Hey!
Okay, can I get your name?
My name is Rich Taylor. I'm a manager with Pacific Bell. My responsibilities are switching maintenance engineering, power maintenance engineering. I'm also a member of our emergency operating center in Sherman Oaks.
Okay, great. Can you give me the spelling of your last name, please?
Last name Taylor, Taylor.
Okay. Rich, why is this the Restoration Express out here at LA8?
The Melrose building, or the LA08 building, has experienced some structural damage. The switching machine inside is running, is functioning just fine, but as a precautionary measure, we brought out our Restoration Express that you can see. In case something might happen to the switch, we don't think that it might, but just in case, we have capability for alternate phone service from that trailer.
Tell me, what is the capability of this switch?
Okay, the trailer is self-contained. It has its own power plant. Maybe you can hear the generators running. Air conditioning. It's a self-contained 5 ESS switch. Can provide service for a total of 5,000 lines, roughly 3,800 normal POTS lines, 1 MBs or 1 FRs, as well as coin lines and ISDN lines. And it will be directly connected to a local tandem, so it will have capability of incoming and outgoing calls.
Okay. If you had to deploy the switch, let's say there was a problem on the 3rd floor, how long would it take you to interconnect the switch to the CO?
Okay, during the night tonight, we will make all the preliminary connections so that should we have to actually hook customers' lines up, at that point, once we get all the cables in place, it shouldn't take more than a couple hours once we get the cables in place to transfer lines off of the existing 1A ESS to this 5 ESS switch. We would have to identify which lines we would transfer, and that hasn't been done yet. We're just setting up in case we might have to.
If you had to change lines or switch, If you had to transfer lines, what would be the priority of lines that would be transferred?
At this time, we're still reviewing that, but generally we always try and transfer restoration lines first. That would be police, hospital, major companies that are dealing with restoration activities. So those would be the first priorities that we would look at. But our marketing organizations are looking at that right now, trying to determine, what would be first in case we did have to transfer some lines.
Okay, let me ask you that again. My voice won't be in the shot.
Okay.
The video, so you can incorporate your answer, my question into your answer. That helps us out. Let me ask it again. What would be the priority of lines to be transferred?
Okay. If we had to transfer lines off of the 1A switch, if it was damaged, we would use a priority dealing with connecting restoration lines first, meaning lines of police departments or hospitals or possibly other companies dealing with restoration activity. And then following that would be other available lines.
Is there anything you want to tell us or anything you want to say?
Only that this 5E switch is 2 in Pacific Bell, there's 1 in Orange County, and then this one here in Los Angeles. We normally keep it at the Bell Central Office to be used as a training site, but it's also available in case of emergencies. So at this point we've decided to move it out here just in case we might need it for any restoration activity.
Okay. Can you give us your name and your title?
Yes, I'm Kathy Shea, switching manager in the Metro City Switching District. I have responsibility for the 26 switching machines in the Metropolitan Switching District. Today we're standing in front of 8075 Melrose Avenue, the Melrose Central Office.
Okay, can you give us the spelling of your last name?
S-H-E-A, Shea.
Okay, great. Can you tell us what kind of damage you've suffered here at LAA?
There's been some concern around the damage suffered on the 3rd floor here at Melrose. We have the building shored up. There is no imminent danger to the switch, to service to our customers. We are confident that we will not be affecting service in any way at this time.
And the building is safe to enter? And
the building is absolutely safe at this time to enter. We have 10 by 10 wood, stop. 10 by 10, what are those called? 10 by 10 pillars, okay, all right.
Okay, let me also, just give me a pause after I ask a question.
Okay.
My voice is going to be
Okay.
Can you tell us, is it safe to go into this building with the damage that has occurred?
At this time, it is safe for our employees to enter 8075 Melrose. The 3rd floor has 10 by 10 beams that are shoring the walls and the ceiling, and it is perfectly safe at this time to work in the environment.
The switch on the 3rd floor, has it sustained any damage, or is it working okay?
The 1A ESS that's located on the 3rd floor of this building is absolutely and perfectly, stop, that's wrong word. Okay.
What's the status of the switch on the 3rd floor? Is it working okay?
The 1A ESS that is located on the 3rd floor of this building is working perfectly at this time. It is tarped and covered from any dust contamination, and we are providing service to the 43,000 customers that are served out of that switch.
Okay. They've rolled in the Restoration Express, the 5E switch. Why do that if the switch upstairs is working okay?
We are planning for a worst-case scenario at this time, confident that we will never reach there. The 5 ESS and the 1,300 kilowatt engine that we have brought to this location is strictly in the case of anything else happening to this building, so that we could provide service to the surrounding community.
You don't expect to use it for any?
We are not anticipating using the switch at this time. It is strictly just for preparedness.
If you did need to use the switch, the Restoration Express, how long would it take you to transfer service from the damaged switch to here?
It would not. It would be a matter of hours. It would not take us a long time.
Is there anything that you want to tell us? Anything you want to say about what's happened in the past week? Or
we're real proud of the job that Pacific Bell has done for the community here. We have literally in a building that was seriously damaged, fixed the building. We have not lost dial tone to our customers. We have provided them the same quality service that we have always provided the community around Melrose. So we're real proud of that and confident that there's no reason to believe that we won't continue that service throughout the next months and years.
Anything else you want to add?
No.
Things.
These are moving head discs. Because of the interface, we have two sets. One set is for emergency restoration or recovery, like the process we're in now, and the other one is for training. The trailer's not being used for restoration, we use it for training. Right. Right now, I'm just bringing it up on the training side, just so I can make sure that everything is working correctly. Then we'll switch over to the emergency database when we get ready to go online.
Okay.
The trucks and the trailer to the outside world. And one side of these blocks here are wired to the belly box underneath. That's where we connect the cable. And the other side is wired to the switch. So that what we do is we just plug in these cross connects, go from the switch ports that we want to the cables that we want, and just bring it up. It's real fast.